Elon Musk just tweeted this, and it's a lyrics by Michael Jackson song, but he misspelled Annie on purpose, and it's not for a mistake. I'm going to show you guys exactly why. Literally mocking God the whole time. That whole song is mocking God. I'm going to show y'all. Just stay here, watch the whole thing. This is crazy. Annie, are you okay? So Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? So Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? As he came into the window was the sound of a crescendo. He came into her apartment. He left bloodstains on her carpet. She ran underneath the table. You could see she was unable. So she ran into the bedroom. She was struck down. It was her doom. Annie, are you okay? So Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? So Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? So Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? And so forth. I'm not going to keep repeating it. Will you tell us that you're okay? There's a sound at the window. Then he struck a crescendo. Annie came into your apartment, left bloodstains on the carpet. Then you ran into the bedroom where you were struck down. It was your doom. You've been hit by it. You've been hit by a smooth criminal. So they came into the outway. It was Sunday. What a black day. Mouth to mouth resuscitation, sounding heartbeats, intimidation. Again with the whole Annie, are you okay over and over? Will you tell us that you're okay? There's a sound at the window. Then he struck you, a crescendo. And I'm going to go into the word crescendo. Annie, he came into your apartment, left bloodstains on the carpet, then you ran into the bedroom, you were struck down, it was your doom. But again, we have this right here spelled different. A-N-I. Why did he spell it different? Unless Ani means I am in Hebrew. Yes, the Hebrew word ani generally translates to I or me in English, and it can be used to mean I am in certain contexts, according to Judaism. Yes, the Hebrew word ani generally translates to I or me in English. It can be used as I am in certain contexts. When used with a verb or noun, it forms statements like I am and then blank, a student, I am a soccer player, I am a child of God. While ani is often used to mean I, it doesn't always directly translate to English as I am a complete sentence. It's often followed by a noun or adjective to complete the thought. For example, Ani Talmud translates to I am a student. Ani, whatever you say right there, translates to I am bad. In some biblical contexts, particularly when God speaks of himself, you might see Ani or Onoki used to mean I am, with a more profound meaning like in the phrase Ani Hashem, meaning I am the Lord. So he's mocking God right here. I am, are you okay? So, I am, are you okay? Are you okay, I am? I am, are you okay? So, I am, are you okay? Are you okay, I am? As he came into the window was the sound of a crescendo. We're going to go into this right now and show you all how wicked this is. The word crescendo originates from the Italian derived from the verb crescere, meaning to grow or to increase. It's a musical term indicating a gradual increase in volume or intensity. The term is also used in other contexts to describe a peak or climax in a series of events. Crescere originates from the Latin word crescere, which means to grow or to come into existence. The Latin crescere is further linked to Proto-Indo-European cre, also meaning to grow. Look down at related words. Crescent, referring to the waxing moon shape, derived from the Latin crescens and the present participle of crescere. So again, crescent, that's the one that really stood out to me. Crescent. Why is that a related word to it, right? So it's all about etymology, all about words, because God even tells us to be slow to speak, because literally the words we use can create good or evil with what we speak. God created everything with words. God named his people with words. God named places with words. Yes, the word crescent does come from the Latin verb crescere, which means to grow or to increase. This connection is why the term crescent was initially used to describe the waxing moon, which appears to grow in size as it transitions from a new moon to a full moon. Over time, the word crescent evolved to describe the shape itself, regardless of whether the moon is waxing or waning. The word crescere also related to other English words like increase, crescendo, the musical direction, meaning to grow louder, and even accrue. Came into the window was a sound of a crescendo. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth, and the earth was without void, or form and void, and darkness, which is chozik, look it up, which is misery, destruction, death, sorrow, was upon the face of the deep, which is the primordial waters, look it up. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters, the breath of God, and God said his first words, like John says, in the beginning there was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. His first words were, "Let there be light," which is Yehi, I am and I am to be. And there was light. And God saw the light, that it was good, did not call darkness good. He said the light was good. And God divided the light from the evil, death, destruction, sorrow. And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And the evening and the morning were the first day. He separated light, him, I am to be, from the darkness, the wicked, the death, the destruction. Then Genesis 1:16, and God made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also, and God gave set them in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth, and to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from, again, the same word is used, chosek here, darkness, and saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning were the fourth day. Genesis 1:18, the Hebrew word used for darkness is chosek. This word can mean darkness, but it also carries connotations of misery, destruction, death, sorrow, wickedness, according to some translation. It's not the only word for darkness, but it's the one used in this specific verse. It's also used in Genesis 1:2. You could go look it up. I just don't care to show that because I know I'm telling you the truth. Notice it says up here, you've been hit by a smooth criminal. The song is literally called Smooth Criminal. This is all about the moon. This is all about Lucifer. Lucifer is the moon. Saturn is compared to Lucifer all the time, but that's not Lucifer. That's not the moon. Saturn is time, and time is when Eve ate from the fruit and caused what to happen? She said, "Surely if we eat from this fruit, we shall die." They were eternal beings before they ate from the fruit. Time then got into the equation when eating from the fruit. But notice that Jesus calls Lucifer the morning star, son of the morning star, right? Isaiah 14:12, the phrase Hallel ben Shakar, Hebrew for shining one, son of dawn, is used in some translations. Render this as Lucifer, son of the morning. This verse is interpreted as a symbolic reference to the fall of the king of Babylon, who is depicted as having a lofty position, but is ultimately cast down. Christian tradition has associated this verse with Satan, viewing it as a description of his fall from heaven due to the pride and rebellion against God. It is important to note that both Jesus and Satan are referenced as the morning star in different contexts in the Bible. Jesus is called the bringer and the morning star in Revelation 22, verse 16, symbolizing his role as the bringer of light and salvation. The moon does not produce its own light. Instead, it reflects the sunlight. Alright, so notice in the Bible where I showed you in Genesis 1, he separates the day and the morning from the night. He calls light good, which is associated day with morning, and he calls darkness wicked, evil, destruction, death, and he never calls it good and associates that with night. What great light is out in the day? The sun that gives everything life. Do you notice in the nighttime plants close up? They literally close up. Why is that? It's protection. And when it's sunny out, they stretch out. They reach for the sun because the sun gives them life. The moon does not produce its own light. Instead, it reflects sunlight. Sunlight from the sun illuminates the moon's surface, and this reflected light is what we see as moonlight from Earth. The moon's surface is made of materials that reflect light, and the amount of reflected light varies depending on the moon's phase and position relative to the sun and Earth. The sun is the primary source of light in our solar system. It emits light and heat that reaches all the planets and their moons. When the sunlight reaches the moon, some of it bounces off the moon's surface and travels towards the Earth. No, the moon would not be visible without the sun. The moon does not produce its own light. Oh, so it's darkness. It reflects sunlight. If the sun were not present, there would be no light from the moon to reflect, making it essentially invisible. We only see the moon because it reflects sunlight towards the earth. Without the sun, there would be no light source to reflect, and the moon would appear dark and unseeable. Now, although the sun is much larger, the moon's closer proximity to Earth results in a stronger gravitational pull on our oceans. This proximity means the moon's gravitational influence on the Earth tides is significantly greater despite the sun's larger size. The moon's gravitational pull creates a bulge of water on the side of the Earth closest to the moon, and another on the opposite side. These bulges correspond to high tides. The ocean is generally more dangerous at night due to several factors: limited visibility, increased predator activity, and potential colder temperatures. These conditions can make it harder to navigate spot hazards and seen by others, increasing the risk of accident. Like he separated night and day associated light with day, called day good.